Hello everyone and welcome to our latest adventure. We're just here on a lovely summer bank holiday, going along an old footpath. There's an old abandoned hut there, I'm not sure what that once was, there is nothing in there. So we're just going to head along this path a little bit further and then get in and see if we can find anything. So this connects to the bottle dump that we have previously filmed but have yet to go back and sort of dig a bit further. So if you've seen my previous video, you'll be familiar with that. So we're going to head up a little bit further, get in and see if we can find any bottles or anything else of interest. So off we go, we'll keep walking, and once we're there I'll bring you back. So we're still en route to the location where we're going to get in and have a lark. I just thought I'd show you the lovely walk. It's really pretty at this time of year. So we are close to a small village which is really old, just on the outskirts of Bath, southwest of England. So we're hoping that there'll be things to find, but who knows. It's a lovely walk to get there. So once we're in and we're set up, I'll bring you back. So we're just walking down this track down towards the stretch of the river that we're interested in getting into, and I have spotted already a small find just nestled behind this. What is it, a stone or a log? And it is a bottle. It's really small. Actually, I think it's got a lid on it. It has, it's got a metal lid still on it. Look how small it is. So I do wonder what that was used for. I can't see any marks on it at first look. But I'm definitely going to take that one home and clean it up. Still found with the lid on it, which is the first one we found, I think, with the top still intact, so that's great. So we've had a find already, we've not even in the water yet, but we're still on our way. See you shortly. We finally made it to the bit that we want to get into, so off we go, wellies are on. We're about to go and have a splash around and see what we can find. So we're hoping for sort of bottles, jars, bits of, old pottery, whatever we can find really that's of interest. So we'll have a pot around and I'll let you know what we can find. See you in a bit. So I'm just having a look around in the really shallow bits, just on the edges of the banks. I've spotted a couple of pieces that I want to have a closer look at. So that is an old piece of pottery. There's not much of it, I know, but I do like it when you can see sort of a shape to it. Maybe that was the bottom of a jug or bowl or something. And I've also got my eye on this bit because I can see some blue. And again, it's always really nice when there's a bit of a pattern, isn't it? So a few chips here. I'm going to have a bit of an explore. That's got some writing on the bottom, but I can't quite make out what it is. Oh, this is sweet. This looks like it's been here a really long time, but look, it's still got the pattern on the edge. Raised pattern. I like that. So yeah, I'm just going to keep having a pootle around. Why didn't I bring you back when I find something else? I've just pulled out this old jar. I thought it was a bottle. It is in fact a jar. I think it's old from the shape and the colour. I don't think that's particularly modern. Let's see if I can read what it says on the bottom. No, I can't quite work out what it says on the bottom. But I will perhaps take that home and have a closer look, see if I can identify it. So yeah, it's complete. I think it's been quite a long time, so that's great. And we're still going. See you shortly. I just picked out this bit, my grabber, which is the handle of something, I think, maybe a jug. Nice little bit of pattern on it. Hey guys, so I've just found this, which is a really lovely old bottle. What a great shape. It's still pretty complete, a few chips, but it's still in pretty good nick. And it says, I'm getting wet wellies, and it says, what does it say? Boots, all British. So yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? Hand-sized. Still with these raised bits. So I'm really pleased with that. I don't think I've got one like that in the collection. There are quite a few broken ones here as well, so we're hoping that there's more good ones to find. So we'll let you know. I'm just going for a bit of a traipse, a bit further up along the bank. My wellies are a bit full, so apologies if you can hear the squelching. A few chips like this, which are plain, and you can't sort of work out what they were. You can see some of them in the bank there actually, look. Some white chips. Definitely worth having a put around in, I think. Let's get a better tool in here. It's a bit of old pottery, I think, but not enough of it to tell what it once was. I quite often pick up stones, you may have noticed, because I got to thinking one day that they quite often look like something you would want to find, and if you didn't pick them up, you just might miss out on something good. I do try to edit out my stone collecting. Someone might head up under the bridge a little bit. I'll let you know if anything comes out. Okay, so I've spotted something here that interests me. So you can see what it is. Is an old bit of pottery. It's got a pattern on it. Oh, it's a really nice pattern. This is, I guess this was a handle maybe of a jug or an urn or something, and it's part of the flower pattern. That's really pleasant, isn't it? That sort of thing really pleases me. It's got a really nice shape to it. You can sort of see, you know, how that was used, and yeah, I really like that. That's a great little find for me. So I'm going to keep going. Hope that there's more to come out. Keeping my eyes peeled for bottles. It's quite fast here, which I think is quite distracting. It's quite hard to spot things when it's fast. But I won't let that put me off. There. Pieces. Let's have a look. My eye on a piece over here as well. I don't know if it's anything. Yeah, it looks like the top of an old dish or something. There's tons of it here. Lots of different pieces. I won't keep it all. In my wellies, but I am going to keep this. I've dropped my grabber, so I'm off to get it, and I'll bring you back shortly. I wouldn't necessarily normally look for this sort of thing or pull it out, but this is an old-fashioned ring pull, isn't it? The one that used to kind of peel off. I don't see them like that anymore, I'm pretty sure. So there it was, just floating by. So I thought I'd get it out for a look. Another nice piece of blue and white that I've just pulled out. Just managed to give it a good clean. It's got a really nice pattern on it, so that's good. There's a couple of other bits and bobs, some of them you've seen already, all of them. Looks like the edge of a sort of tea plate. This one that we looked at a second ago. This one's also got a pattern on it, but it's a bit harder to see at the moment. It might be worth cleaning up. And just because we always find one, there's today's bone. So we're still going. I'll keep you posted and let you know if we see anything else. I've just spotted something here, which I hope and think, oh my goodness, it is a bottle, but it's tiny. Look how small it is. This is the theme of the day, is tiny things. I don't think it says anything on it. No, I can't see any writing on it. And also I don't know, with something that small, what it would have been used for. So let me know what you think. Just so small. But really lovely, really dainty, and in pretty good nick considering it's probably been bobbing around for quite a long time. So I'm really pleased with that. That one's going to go home too. It's a nice find, isn't it? I've spotted a couple of little chips of things that I'm interested in a closer look at. Oh, that looks like another handle from something. Worse for wear, but quite a nice shape all the same. I see another piece, which is a rock, I think. Just a small piece of pottery there. Not as exciting as I'd hoped. Still worth a find. You can see a bit of glass there. There's a bit of really old weathered glass. I should have gloves on, I know. Oh, I see a bottle. I thought this was, when I first saw that, I thought it was pretty modern, but it's not. Again, it is quite small and a really quite ornate shape. So pretty good neck, few necks as you might expect. But that's really nice. Yep. I'm really pleased with that. So that's another bottle to add to the collection. And again, if you've got any views on what that would have been, was it a drink or something else, please do give me a shout and let me know. So we're still finding things, which is good. We're going to potter around for a little bit longer and I'll keep you posted if we find anything of interest. I'm just having a dig here because I've spotted something I want to have a look at. Oh look, I think that's the bottom of a teacup or something. That's quite sweet. There's still a few bits of bobs that are just worth experimenting with. So yeah, I'm still going and I'll just bring you back if I see anything else. Quite enjoying having a spruce round here. It's just a lovely evening for it. Bit of nature. Nice summer's evening. And some interesting things. What can you ask for? Hopefully you can see there, I think I've spotted a bit of blue pottery. So I'm going in, I'm taking you with me to see what it is. It is blue, but I think it's glass. It is. So it's still got something in it. Oh, this is lovely. This is the first, I think this is the first blue bottle we found, isn't it? Yeah. So this says milk of magnesium. I'm not sure how old that is, registered trademark milk of magnesia. It's got a screw top there. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. The first find of blue that we've had. Let me know if you think you can tell how old that is. I'm hoping it's old. We've always done quite well for sort of older bottles here. So hopefully this is too. But it's really lovely, isn't it? Beautiful colour. Nice shape. So yeah, pleased with that to add to the collection. So it's been a pretty good haul so far. Keep going a little bit longer, see if anything else comes out. And I'll let you know. Hey guys, so we've just stopped for a second because there's a mama duck and her ducklings just trying to go up tide. So we're just going to let her do her thing. We don't want to put her off. Look how adorable they are. So it just adds to a lovely atmosphere for a really nice evening here, really lovely location. And we didn't want to put anyone off their home, so we'll leave her to it for a bit. It's just as she's struggling to go that way, doesn't it? Hey, so I've just had another find here. I've just spotted this little bottle, which looks to me like an inkwell. That's what I think it is. What do you think? So we've had quite a haul today of really neat small bottles. This one was just in the bank. I actually didn't have to look too hard for it, so I can't claim too much credit. But I am going to keep it. I really like it. I think it's going to make a nice addition to our collection. So I'm really pleased with it. Another really nice find. So I think we've probably come to an end of our afternoon larking here. It's been a really lovely lark, a really nice location, a few really nice finds. We're really pleased with what we're taking back. I can still just see so much more, it's just hard to know when to stop, and just a bit further out is quite deep, so we might come back when it's a bit shallower in sort of midsummer and see if we can find anything else. But definitely a great location for us. Really hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!